Here at the Montauk Film Festival, and we are with Peter Hamblin. Peter, what kind of films drive you?
What kind of films drive me? I think film in general is about entertainment. To me, at least, it's about keeping your audience excited. It's about keeping your audience engaged. And I think if I look at those kind of films that do that for me, I love everything that Guy Ritchie does. I love everything that Quentin Tarantino does. I love everything that Wes Anderson does. And also Taika Waititi. But the reality is that they keep you guessing. Films that keep you guessing and keep your audience engaged are films that make sense to me. When you grew up and you were 3 years old, your mom told you stories about the big bad wolf. And she was a storyteller. And the thing is, we are all storytellers. We don't realize it, and we ingrain to understand stories. And we ingrain to try and work stuff out as we go. And I think that's critical. So films that do that and really keep the audience guessing and pushing boundaries, that's what excites me.
Where would you like to see this film go?
This film, I would love it to just celebrate really El Salvador, and whatever platform that is, I would endorse. Obviously, there's streamers that I'd love to be on. I'd love to see it on Amazon and Netflix and Apple. But ultimately, I just would like it to be seen as something different in the world and something that celebrates surf films in a new way.
Surfing has its own cult following.
Totally.
Well, don't you think that this film has a following built into it?
Surfing's weird in the sense that there's divisions. There's people who like hardcore surf films, and that's where they see surf films should live. And there's a cult element to that. I wouldn't say my films have a cult following in any way, shape, or form. I think we're experimenting in that space, and I think there are people that come around and tell me that they like them, and that's cool.
Of the films that you've done, what is your favorite and why?
Every film, I don't think I have a favorite, because I think film is a journey as a filmmaker, and every film has been special for its time and its place. I did a film very early on called Right Side of Wrong, and that was me stepping out into the world, just going, can I do this? The second film I did was Let's Be Frank, and that was me experimenting. It was like, I want to shoot a sex scene, I want to shoot a fight scene, I want to shoot an assassination. Let me see how to do it and how I can do it. So I did that. So it was a lot of learning that. I did a film called Riss, and Riss was engaging with my protagonist, me learning and befriending someone, Carissa Moore, and really learning the heart and soul of who she was. And we just captured an amazing year with her on tour, and she became like a great friend of mine. And I think this was taking all those elements, taking the entertainment, taking the heart, taking the personality, and trying to fuse them together and just learn and develop as a filmmaker. So I love them all for what they are.
What film have you yet to make that you're dying to make?
Oh no, I'm making that. Don't you worry. But I'm writing a film at the moment called Pleased to Meet You, and it's very much about self-expression. And it's outside of the world of surf, but it's all about how people try and control people's sense of self-expression and how that leads to negativity, and how and it's all centered around the music world, and it's something I've been working on and writing for the last 2 years, and I hope it will come to fruition in the next 2 or 3 years. But film's a long game, so we'll see.
And what would you like our readers to know about you?
Who are your readers?
New York.
New York.
But I'm actually read all over the world. So
okay.
India.
Got you.
I'm highly read there. Don't ask me why. But what would you like the world to know about you that you haven't been able to say?
I haven't been able to tell. I think I asked people a long time ago about what makes success in film or in business, and no one could give me a clear answer other than work hard and be diligent and be passionate. And I think if there's anything in this space, is that I love the hustle and I love the game, and I love to be passionate and excited about what I do. And if we never reach the heights of what we want to do, at least we try.
Thank you.
You're a legend.